I'm going to be sitting my exams using these. I'm not going to fall into that pit of running out of time. Not today. I'm done. So the time has come for yet another set of exams. I'm sitting 2 exams this week. The first is tomorrow, Monday morning, and the second is Tuesday morning. I'm sitting these exams because I'm a student member of the Institute and Faculty of Actuaries, and I'm studying to become a qualified actuary and get the professional qualification. We have exams twice a year, every April and every September, so I knew this was coming. I knew it was going to roll around, but somehow I'm still not ready for it. It's been a bit of a tough weekend this weekend. Someone who was a very big presence in my life growing up sadly passed away on Friday. It does put things into perspective though, like don't sweat the small stuff like exams, just prioritize things like spending time with people you love. But anyways, I'm doing okay. I'm still going to give these exams my best shot. I've had study leave from work since Thursday. The whole goal now is just sit the exams, get them done, and then I can relax afterwards. When I say relax, I mean get back to all the client work that I've been postponing because I've been studying. I'm sitting just the one subject this time, but there are 2 exams that go towards this, and I need to get an overall pass across those exams to pass the subject. The subject is called CM1 and it's actuarial mathematics. My exam is basically a load of calculations involving annuities, assurances, mortality, interest rates, discounting, profit testing, that sort of thing. It's probably more directly applicable to actuaries working in life insurance rather than people like me who are working in property and casualty insurance, but it's one of the IFoA core modules that you need to pass to get the qualification. I haven't really shared much of my revision or studying in the lead up to this sitting, but I have been preparing for this exam for a few months now. The stacks of notes are pretty huge, like these folders and more papers that I've already taken out the folders are all of the core reading for this subject. It's a really huge subject, which is partly why I decided to take it by itself and not take another subject alongside. I do feel less confident about this sitting compared to my last exam sitting, which was in April, and that's probably because I've spent less time studying over summer for this sitting. When last sitting happened, we'd had a whole huge lockdown when I didn't have anything else to do other than study, so I did plenty of studying in preparation for it, whereas for this sitting I've obviously had annual leave, time off work. I haven't been studying during those weeks, so I've taken less study days overall. And yeah, I have put less time into preparation for these exams. I don't regret it because I had the best summer ever. I had such a good time going off on holiday and seeing friends. But yeah, now reality has kicked back in and I am back to work, back to studying, back to sitting exams, and it would be nice if I could pass this exam. The exams are online again. I feel a bit more prepared this time because they were also online last sitting, so I know what to expect. I want to look through all of the old past papers that I've completed just to make note of all my silly mistakes so I don't repeat them in the real thing. This is my desk, by the way, where I'm going to be sitting my exams. It looks a little bit over the top with all of these screens, but basically that's my iMac, which I do my editing on, but these are my work computers. That's my work laptop and my work monitor that my company supplies. I'm going to be sitting my exams using these. The biggest thing with this exam is going to be timing. With a lot of the questions I can reach the right answer, but it takes me like an hour to get there, and I don't have an hour per question in the exam. I've got to go by that rule of diminishing returns though and know when to move on to the next question in the exam. Anyway, back to the past papers. Hello vlog, I am trying to set up a printer because I want to print my exam paper tomorrow. It is proving more complicated than anticipated. Add a wireless or network discoverable printer. No. Success! I've printed a formula sheet. Okay, I have had dinner and now it is time to do the last push of revision. I've had a microwave meal tonight and I will be having a microwave meal tomorrow night because I just don't have time to focus on cooking at the moment. Exam day has arrived and yeah, I mean, I haven't dressed up for it because it's at home, so excuse the wet hair after washing my hair this morning. I'm just gonna go take a seat at my desk upstairs now, make sure everything is set up. I've got just over 20 minutes until the exam starts, so there's probably time just to flick through last minute my past notes on a couple of topics that I just wanted to double check this morning. I was in the shower thinking, oh no, I don't know about the reversionary benefits and how to deal with them. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. You know when you just have second thoughts and you're just like, oh, there's every little tiny bit of the syllabus that you're not sure you know perfectly, but I'll do the best I can. Timing is going to be the biggest kicker here. I do have 3 hours 20 minutes, it's about 2 minutes per mark, but there's a lot of marks to pick up, so I've just got to be really strict with myself today, and when I've spent the allotted time on one question, I need to move on to the next question. I'm saying it now because I'm gonna do it later. I'm not gonna fall into that pit of running out of time. Not today. A couple of my housemates are working from home in the house today. One of them's gone out to work, so it should be a quiet house. None of them are gonna disturb me while I'm in the exam. It is times like this when I'm questioning why I signed up to more exams, when all of my housemates are now free from exams forever. It was all right when I still had friends at uni and they were still sitting exams too, but now I'm like, oh no, literally is just me sitting exams. Just gonna go grab some water for when I'm in the exam. And I think that's everything set up. Just gotta relax and pass it now. Here we go. Waiting for this to turn blue as per usual. Then I'll be able to download the exam paper and answer in my Microsoft Word doc here. I'm done. Oh, I'm really frustrated. I think I failed. And the reason I'm saying that is because I ran out of time quite badly. Like, it's so annoying because I know there was questions that I could have answered, I just didn't get the time to get to. And I literally said earlier I wasn't going to run out of time today. I wasn't going to let myself run out of time, but I did. I did my best. I did my best, and I'm bursting for the loo. I wouldn't go to the loo while I was in the exam because I was like, there's no time for that. Gotta hold it, but I'm gonna go now. I've just spoken to my mum on the phone and I was just saying it's all still to play for. Whilst I think this exam paper didn't go so great, I've totted up how many marks I answered today, and I only answered 73 marks worth out of 100. That is not ideal. Normally the pass mark is between 55 and 60, so I'm kind of looking for quite a high accuracy rate in the stuff that I did answer because I missed out so many marks worth of questions. But if all went truly badly on this paper, I'm pretty sure the paper I'm sitting tomorrow is worth about 30% of the overall mark. So if I can really crush that tomorrow, I can still pass. Morning everyone, so it's round 2. I am sat at my desk and just waiting for the second paper to start. I did consider not filming today because I'm having such a bad time with my skin at the moment, but you know what, this is real life. The stress gets to me, and my face clearly. I just need this one to go well to make up for yesterday's mistakes where I skipped out 27 marks worth of questions in the exam. Very silly, wouldn't recommend doing that. I'm actually very excited today though, because I will be finished with exams in 2 hours time now. That is exciting. 7 minutes to go. Oh, I hate like that 5 minutes before the exam when you just start questioning if you're even capable of being focused and doing an exam. Like, I'm just not in the mood for an exam today. I'm never in the mood for an exam when it's the 5 minutes before the exam, but once you get started you get in the flow and suddenly it's like, oh yeah, I can do this. So I think it's just that initial getting into it. I am done. I am done. I'm done doing a bad wave, but I'm so happy because I am done. That didn't go so bad, I have to say. I answered all of the questions. Pat on the back to me. I answered every single question. The questions weren't horrible. There was a lot of questions. There were 4 questions in the paper, and that is not normal. There are normally 2 or 3 long questions. I had 4 smaller questions, but it was okay. I took it in my stride. I'm reasonably happy with what I've just submitted. I don't know whether it's enough to pull up my paper from yesterday though. I might just reward myself with a coffee, a mid-morning coffee, and then I'll get on with the day. It's raining outside. It's not that brilliant sunshine happy day that I had in mind for finishing exams. It's all a bit gloomy. There you go. Can you see the rain? You probably can't, but there's rain out there. Maybe I'll just ring my mum quickly because that's what I normally do after an exam. Hello? I finished all the questions. I answered every single question on the paper.
And was it worth doing all that cramming?
Yeah, 100%. I stayed up until about midnight, and then I got up early this morning to look through notes as well. But it was worth it. I feel like overall there's a small chance I've passed. There's also a fairly sizable chance that I failed. I'm not going to know until December. So
December?
Yeah. I'm just going to plough ahead with my preparation for the next set. And if I get nasty news in December that I failed, then I'll add this one to what I'm taking next sitting, and it'll be fine.
And you'll blast them all? Yeah.
Yes, I will pass 3 in one sitting next sitting if it comes to it.
Yeah.
So it's all right.